Hi traders, and welcome to the daily recap show for Monday the 31st of January. So starting with the FTSE, as always, we said that if the FTSE can get a sustained break above 75.21 to 31 at the open, we could see moves higher. However, we said if we held 75.21 to 31, we can see a move to 74.58 to 68, which could provide aggressive support. And if we start seeing sustained breaks below there, then we had better support at 73.89 to 99, and then 73.18 to 28. So let's see how the market played out today. Okay, so the market opened here, and as you can see, although we had a brief move above that 75.21 to 31's resistance zone, there's no clear acceptance, and as soon as the cash market opened, we got this really strong push down, which suggested that this was resistance. Price was rejecting this area. So we said that opened up and moved down to this 58 to 68 area, which, as you can see, also provided support and has provided support most of the day. A few little dips below, but no acceptance. It had generally provided support for the session so far. So how could we got in on this move? Well, we had this really strong push down, and then we got this pullback into that this zone here. Really nice continuation pattern here. So knowing that had held as resistance, expecting a move down into this 58 to 68 zone, there's a really nice continuation pattern there. So that's your entry for that that move there. We did have a reversal signal here for this 58 to 68 aggressive support zone. So that's an entry there. And again, we just took out the liquidity from the previous cash flow here for another reversal signal. However, price has then pushed back down, so we'll have to see what happens overnight. Maybe a little bit of weakness coming in on the FTSE, but as we've seen quite a bit recently, any weakness has been bought up, so we'll have to wait and see. But a couple of really nice opportunities there on the FTSE. The push down indicated by that strong first opening candle, and then a couple of opportunities to buy from that aggressive support. There was also, let me just show you a opportunity on the 15-minute chart. This is a breakout pattern here to target that zone. Risk reward wasn't great for that one though, so a bit more difficult, but that was a potential trade there. So now let's go and have a look at the DAX for today. So for the DAX, we said first resistance was at 15,550 to 15,585, and the reaction here at the open can be key for today's session. So we said that 395 to 415 could be retested, and if we started breaking below 255 to 270, we saw moves lower. So let's go and see what happened with the DAX today. Okay, so with the DAX, slightly different to the FTSE in that we initially got a bit of a push up at the open here. So we initially got a push up into that resistance, but notice the reaction at that resistance zone. There was no real clear reversal pattern. However, there was a bit more of an advanced way you could have got in on this trade. So you've got this really strong push down. So you come up into the resistance, you've got this really strong push down with the close on its lows, which is in essence a bit of a false break pattern, and it shows that there was a clear sell order in the market there, clear that the sellers had stepped in. We then held this overnight high on the retest of that zone, and then started falling away. So this here is your indication. The strong push down and then failing to be able to push on higher was your indication that the market was weak. So we actually entered a trade whereby we took a breakdown below this pattern, because we knew that by holding the resistance we could see moves back down to this 395 to 410 area here. So that was a trade that we took. That was a trade of the day. We did get a reversal signal here at 395 to 415. It was weak support, and below that resistance with the DAX is a little bit more bearish overall than the FTSE at the moment, so longs you have to be a little bit more careful on. And as you can see, we just drifted down lower after that first target was hit. So we come out of this trade just ahead of this zone. I think we've got about just over 2-to-1 risk reward on it. And as we've gone on throughout the day, we have now seen a move back above that 395 to 410 area. So a really nice trade was available, but it's more of an advanced concept than any clear clear reversal pattern, so it's more price action reading. Couple of really good opportunities on the FTSE. Like I say, this reversal pattern here, which would have been a failure, would have been a loss from a potential support zone. But with the DAX being that little bit more bearish than the FTSE, you really want to be waiting for those high probability key zones, so either the blue or the red zones for the buyers. So that's today's market action. I hope you found it useful, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Cheers.